Alright, so today we're going to take a look at Jason Spezza, who will become a free agent in a couple of days. So as free agency hits, continuing to look at some of the available free agents, where they may want to go, their past history in the NHL, and what kind of contract they may be looking at, on July 1st. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe. Let's take a look at Jason Spezza. Alright, so Jason Spezza, drafted by the New York Islanders, traded to the Ottawa Senators, where he spent a large portion of his career, and then ended up down in Dallas, where he has most recently played with the Dallas Stars. He's 35 years old at this point. He had 27 points in 76 games last year with the Stars, and was heavily overpaid. He was making $7.5 million on a pretty long contract, which up until this season was really starting to anchor the Dallas Stars, to be completely honest. He was a great player, a good veteran presence, but injuries were an issue over that time, and the production just wasn't there. Just looking at last season, couldn't even get 30 points, and he was making $7.5 million. A very, very overpaid player. A depth center at this point, and adds the leadership value, which is pretty much what teams are most likely looking in a player like Jason Spezza. If you don't have enough depth down the middle, he may be a guy that you look at. Teams that may be interested in Jason Spezza, I believe the Red Wings could be in, if salary cap's going to be something to look at. But we know Steve Eisman has had issues with that in Tampa before and has gotten around it. So the Red Wings are a team that may be interested. The Nashville Predators, obviously, they've been looking for that third-line guy. They have Kyle Turvis. It seems like they're getting Matt Duchene. So if they get Matt Duchene, this kind of doesn't make sense. But if Matt Duchene, for some reason, goes to Montreal, he may be a fit with the Nashville Predators. San Jose Sharks, again, looking for depth down the middle. If Joe Thornton and Joe Pavelski both happen to leave, this may be a guy that could slot in there for somewhat cheap. And I was also hearing rumors about the Ottawa Senators. And that's a little bit interesting, considering the fact that this was the beginning of the end, really, for the Ottawa Senators. Back when Daniel Alfredsson, Jason Spezza, they wouldn't get the contracts that they wanted, Eugene Melnyk just moved them out. Who knows if they had those two players a couple years ago when they were so good. Things might have been different for the Ottawa Senators back then. But all that aside, Jason Spezza, like I said earlier, he's a depth center at this point, and you're really getting him for the leadership. There are plenty of options for him, more than likely. A bottom six role in the NHL, and he adds depth if you need it. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.